Hi, we're Jordan and Lise, and we've traveled to over 13 states, traveled all the way to Canada and 10 national parks this past year in our self-converted tiny home on wheels. In this video, we're showing you what it's really like living on the road. From 5 a.m. hikes to peaceful mornings by Bryce Canyon and scrubbing our van like our life depends on it. So whether you're dreaming of this lifestyle or just here for the views, let's get into it. This morning, we packed up our things and began the drive to Zion National Park.
There's something on the rock right there. It's like a badger. You get a cracker. You get a cracker. There you go. Everyone gets a cracker.
Is that litter?
Throwing saltine crackers out? No, they'll be eaten.
We just picked up some burritos at this place. I don't know if I want to say the name.
Don't say the name.
But it's no bueno. It was like $35 for coffee and two really bad burritos. The burrito had potatoes in it. It tasted like the potatoes were cooked on like Tuesday or Wednesday and just left out until today, which is Saturday. And they just stuffed the burrito with as many old potatoes that they could. I made a breakfast burrito yesterday and it was fire. I made it in the van.
Yeah, it was better.
We're out of tortillas, so I didn't make any today. But we were like, let's make a little stop on the way to Zion, get some brekkie, enjoy eating out. It was like not a good experience.
Every time we go out, we say it like, oh, this is our last time. Like, it's sad though.
It's just like, why does everything suck? Like, why do you own a place that makes food?
That's
if
mediocre.
You're gonna have terrible food. Like, why even do it?
Have a little bit of pride in what you're doing. Or just, I don't know, don't do it.
And then we went to this other place that said it was like a place for baked goods. All they had were cookies and some cinnamon rolls. And it tasted like a grocery store cinnamon roll. Like, it wasn't good. And we waited for that place to open. We were like waiting outside, excited for the baked goods.
I don't know, guys. Tell us what you think.
Anyway, that's the rant.
Now let's get on the road. All right, guys. So today we're going to be heading into Zion National Park. We're actually really excited about this one. So we have a few trails lined up. I think we might get the chores done today. And then tomorrow and Monday, since we have an extended weekend, we're going to do some hiking. I'm excited. Are you excited? Excited?
Can I see the back of your passport? All right, y'all are good to go.
Can we have a map?
I know.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Parking in Zion is full. We just saw a sign back there that says Zion is actually packed, or it's full, like there's no parking. So I think we might pass through, go to St. George's, go ahead and get groceries, water, maybe shower, find somewhere close enough to park to the park, and then come here early in the morning. Since it is Memorial Day weekend, we kind of figured it was going to be packed, so. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
All these cars.
Look at all these chickens. You ever notice how when like you're at a national park or something and the older people are always taking their photos just like they got their hands out, they're like looking screened like 2 inches from the face.
It's because they're used to like actual cameras. Turn lights on, remove glasses.
Oh, there's a window to the wall. Oh, there was just, no, there's someone stopping.
You're wasting time! We got days to make! We got money to make! We got bills to pay! So get up! Get up!
We woke up at 5 a.m. voluntarily, which if you know us is wild because we went to sleep at 2 a.m. Not because we were doing anything cool. We were literally just panicking about missing our alarm. We failed at early hikes so many times before. Every time we sleep in, we regret it later. When the crowds roll in, the heat hits, and the light gets all harsh and washed out. But this time, we actually did it. We laid out our clothes the night before, packed the snacks, filled the water bottles, so in the morning, we didn't have to think. Just get up and go. We made it to the shuttle at 6 a.m., and the line was already wrapped around the block. Memorial Day weekend, not the smartest time to be here, but honestly, it was totally worth it. Because when we got off that bus and saw those cliffs, yeah, no photo or video does it justice. Zion earned the hype. Guys, the hike that we were planning to do today was closed because of like a rock, like some rocks fell, so it closed the trailhead or something, so we can't go. We were gonna go to Overlook Point, and then another trail that we wanted to do was closed. So then we ended up going to Scouts Lookout, which is like, there's Angel's Landing and then there's Scouts Lookout. Like it divides into two, but I think it's a pretty similar view. And today is freezing. Yesterday was so hot, so I'm wearing shorts. I almost didn't even bring my jacket. Jordan's like, don't bring it because then you're gonna have to carry it. I should have brought a thicker jacket. It's freezing. This park is beautiful so far. We had to take the shuttle because all the roads are closed. Like I think at this time of the year, it's so packed that they don't even let you drive to the trailheads. So we woke up at 5, got to the shuttles at 6, and there was already a huge line. And now we're gonna start the hike. Wish us luck. We haven't even eaten anything. We brought some yogurt and snacks, but I think we're just gonna get our bodies moving. Let's go. So why does no one talk about how stunning this park is? Like, I feel like all the hype goes to the Grand Canyon, which, yeah, it's cool, but this felt next level. Every corner we turned, we were just like, how is this real? These giant walls of red rock framed the valley in the most beautiful light. The contrast between the cliffs and the green down in the canyon, it didn't even look real. It looked like someone turned up the saturation in real life. We didn't get a permit for Angel's Landing. Honestly, we forgot to apply early enough. And yeah, it was a little disappointing. But the views we did get, they're so good that we didn't even care. And I've got to say, I'm proud of us. The hike we did wasn't easy, but we weren't gasping for air like we used to be. I remember when we did the Big Beehive hike in Banff. We were so out of breath, we almost turned back, like multiple times. It was kind of brutal. But now, we've been slowly building up our stamina. Hikes every other weekend, daily walks when we're on the road. Nothing crazy, just consistent. And it's wild how much that adds up. Because today, we didn't just survive the hike, we actually enjoyed it. We took our time, looked around, and felt strong. Zion surprised us, not just with the views, but with how far we've come since we started this journey. Don't be discouraged, little one.
Alright guys, so we're about halfway up. Spirits are still good, but I am hungry. I need coffee.
I'm really glad we're doing this now, like while we're still young-ish. Still able to climb and carry heavy packs and not need 3 days to recover. Because yeah, we see a lot of older people out here on the trail, and honestly, props to them. Some of them are way more in shape than we are. But when you're hiking steep switchbacks with high elevation and loose rocks, you realize quickly this stuff is no joke. And it makes me think, how many people wait until retirement to do this kind of thing, and then realize their bodies just can't keep up? We take our bodies for granted until they ache or break or slow down. So if we're able right now, why wouldn't we go? Alright, now we're gonna go to the Narrows, but most people who do the Narrows say that unless you're gonna do the whole 8-hour out and back, they only make it around like halfway through. I read online that even if you go for like the first 15 minutes and go back, like you saw basically what you needed to see. This lifestyle, it's definitely pushed us. We were never big hikers before this, but living like this kind of forces you out of your comfort zone, in a good way. And honestly, there's so many people who dream of seeing places like this. People who might never get the chance, so we think about that a lot. Part of why we film and share these trips is for us, for the memories, but also for them. To show what's out there, to say, hey, this is real, this exists, and you can do it too. Even if it's just one weekend, even if it's just a short trail, it still counts. Because the truth is, you don't have to go far to feel alive. You just have to get out there. So we saw the Narrows. I heard that like once you get past 15 minutes, it doesn't look that much different unless you get to the end.
And we've actually been here for like 30. And we don't have 8 hours to make it all the way down to Wall Street. So I think we're gonna turn around here. We gotta get back to Charles because he's been in the van.
Yeah, Jordan found this stick like right before we walked in. It was perfect timing. And it's like the perfect height. I needed it. And it's beautiful. Like it's literally bucket list. I'm so grateful. Even though we only saw part of the Narrows, it totally hooked us. We definitely want to come back and do the whole thing. Next time though, we'll be more prepared. All the gear was sold out, the neoprene socks, waders, everything. Maybe next time we'll come during the off season, beat the crowds, and really make a full day out of it.
Hey guys, this is what it looks like when you come at 2 o'clock. It's literally wrapping around that way.
After our hikes, we were toast. Our legs felt like jello and our eyes were half open. So we did what anyone would do. We Googled tacos near me and drove in silence. We ended up at this little taco truck in the nearest town. Was it the best taco of our life? Maybe not. But in that moment, it tasted like victory. We also grabbed iced coffees, which we had been dreaming about all day. There's nothing like that first sip of cold caffeine when your body feels like it's running on fumes. After that, we drove straight to our campsite, crawled into bed, and completely crashed. Okay, first of all, don't judge my terrible ukulele playing in the background. I know it sounds rough, I haven't played in forever. Picked it up this morning and instantly forgot every chord I ever knew, but it's something I really want to get back into. We woke up to this view, and it's one of our favorite spots so far. We're camped near Bryce Canyon, tucked into this perfect little pocket of red rocks and trees. It's been in the 60s and 70s all week, which feels like magic after roasting in 90 degrees last week. I didn't realize how much I missed the crisp air and trees. And this spot, it's so peaceful, like you can actually hear yourself think. Everywhere we go, the landscape shifts. Desert to forest, rock to river. And I keep thinking, if we weren't living like this, we'd probably never know all of this even existed. The van might be small, but when the world becomes your backyard, it's worth it. So it is Monday, Memorial Day. Jordan has the day off, and we're just really tired today. It doesn't look like we did that much yesterday, but we haven't done like a big hike like that in a really long time. The first hike that we did was 7 miles, and it had like a bunch of crazy switchbacks, so it was just really tiring. And then we did some of the Narrows. We only did like 30 minutes of it because we were so tired at that point, and we didn't want to like leave Charles for too long. He had 2 fans on, the AC unit on, and another like plugged in fan, but it started getting sunny. But luckily we got back to the van and he was nice and cool and ventilated, so it wasn't an issue. Today we're just resting and relaxing. We're at a really nice camp spot near Bryce Canyon, and it's just beautiful here. Today I just have to do a deep cleaning of the van. Every time we travel, like on the weekends, this van turns into, like, it literally looks like a hurricane hit it. So I have a lot of cleaning to do, like organizing and then just cleaning in general. But first, coffee. So I'm deep cleaning the van today, wiping down every surface, sweeping out the sand, scrubbing the stove twice, and honestly, it feels really good. This van is tiny, like bump into each other when you turn around tiny, but it's our home, so we have to treat it like one. Because when it gets messy in here, we can feel it. Chaotic space, chaotic mind, you know what I mean? So a deep clean was necessary. Not just to look perfect, but to feel grounded, and breathe a little deeper when we crawl into the sheets at night. We move around a lot, different spots, different views, different routines, but one constant is this van. This tiny rolling box of chaos and calm, and keeping it clean, it makes the whole experience feel more intentional. Because during the week, we're resting, working, editing, planning, recovering from whatever hike we talked ourselves into doing over the weekend. So when everything's in its place and organized, we can just exist in peace. And I think that's what I love most about this lifestyle. Not just the places, though, yeah, they're amazing, but the space it creates, mentally. The van is clean now and I feel so much better. It smells clean, it looks clean, and I just feel good. I think I'm going to end the video here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, please go ahead and like the video and hit the subscribe button so you can see us next week. Bye. There's a giant bug. What is that? It's like a locust.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go